What's up, One Piece fans? Coming at you today with a box of OP14, sealed box, testing a theory that packs from a box can be weighed for the hits in OP14 still and probably going forward. So testing the theory that you should not buy loose packs online, maybe from your local game store if they're a place that you trust, but if not, definitely should not buy loose packs. So we're going to crack the box, we're going to weigh the packs, we're going to sort them from least to heaviest. We'll crack the heaviest at the end and see if our theory here is true. So we're going to go ahead with a pen and open this up. Don't judge me. We got a felt. We're going to weigh and write on the back of packs. We got our scale here, which is calibrated to 50 grams. So we can't quite see it on here, sorry, but I will write on the back and we will get going. So we'll start with the left. So 25.92, 25.92. We'll go all the way to the left and then we'll move on to the right. 25.91. 26.02, 26.02, which potentially could be a hit if the weight still keeps going. 26 on the dot. We'll add that to the 26 pile. 25.95, 29.95. And I don't know if there's other YouTube videos on this yet, but I think this theory has been proven before, but just interested to see if that is the case. 26.09, 6.09, so I'll add that here. 26.05, 05. There. I mean, yeah, it is an interesting theory. 26.08, 26.08, and I think it's not. This is 26. It's not out to lunch. I think One Piece packs can be weighed. We've seen that with 26.07. We saw that with the OP13 sleeved blisters that you could get at Target and Walmart's. 26.12, so I think this is going to be a hit. 26.12, we're going to leave that off to the side. People finding the demon pack, so 26 on the dot. So I still think that is a legit theory, so 25.94, 29.54. 26.10, 6.10. I'm thinking this row is potentially going to be our super rares. 26.10, might be wrong, but we will see. 26.10, 26.07, or this is the row I'm thinking that the hits of SRs will potentially be in. 25.96. Up. So we got our 26s, our middle of the roads. I guess we'll see if from this theory if we can tell if we have a 2-hit box or a 3-hit box. Obviously a 2-hit box is not great and potentially could be trending towards that here, or this theory is not correct. 26.10. So we did have another 26.10, I think. So let's put that off to the side. That maybe that's where we're at. 26.01, 26.01, we'll add that here. 2 packs left. 26.06, we'll add that to this row, and last pack from the right, 25.96. 25.96. Okay, so I'm going to go back through here and I'm going to find the pack that was 2610. That might be our 3rd hit. So we might have 2 old arts and something else. So let us start in the 25.96 realm and see. Hopefully the camera got kind of bumped there, and see where things are at. We'll kind of just go to the rares. Yeah, so we just got 2 rares in that one, which this is probably on theory that we are going to get the just rares and no SRs here. So that was 1 leader pack there. Sorry, it was a Doflamingo leader pack. For fun, Queen. So far this theory is on par. And again, this is why you need to be careful of the stores in which you buy loose packs, or again, not buying loose packs off of places like eBay, where people have gone through what we're doing now, weighed out the hits, the SRs, and are selling the dead packs. Unfortunately, it's part of the One Piece community, it's part of trading card community, and I think it's running a lot more rampant now, given the spike in interest in One Piece or trading cards in general. I have been playing One Piece since OP14. Really enjoy the game. I've been kind of like hooked on it since, and yeah, it's just a really wonderful game, especially coming from a game of Magic. One Piece fixes a lot of the things of Magic that were frustrating to myself. So big fan. The show was amazing. Almost caught up. Excited for this next transition of One Piece into kind of the end game, which is really exciting. So we're now on the 26 point, kind of 0.10 of the packs here. Again, so far the theory has proven to be correct. So I think the SR is going to be here, and these are going to be a 3 hits. So potentially do have a 3-hit box. We'll end with the 26.12 because that is the heaviest pack we weighed. The law. It is weird to see how far up the leaders are in packs now, and that I think people have seen from box openings. There's been some wild pulls in leader packs, which is not something people who've played the game so far are used to, because leader packs are dead packs. In this set, maybe going forward, leader packs, that is not the case. Really great art in this set too. Some awesome strategies too. Black Yellow Moria looks very cool to me. Alright, so we're going into the packs that are over 26. So we have a 26.7, 26.2. We do have another 2610 here actually, so let's add that to that. 2607. We have a 5, we have a 9, and we have a 2. So let's go in order of weight. So we're going to start with the 26.02 grams and see what these packs have inside. So we do have a leader pack here. I just saw that briefly. We have a Law, Ocean Current, and we do have our first super, which is Kikunoju. So potentially the theory here in these higher packs is that we do have some super rares. That was 26.02. This is just a 26.02 with no super, so one with a super, one without. Sugar and an Arlong, so again, just no SR there. Alright, here we go, let's see. Killer. We've got Gorgon Sisters, King, and... Alright, so we just pulled an SP Sengoku from the box in a pack that was 26.05 grams. So we have a Sengoku SP, which is a decently nice hit. An SP, an NESP is a great hit, so I'm happy with that. That's a great. I think someone else from my local game store pulled the SP Boa, so the Sengoku is really cool. Actually, I think I've pulled a couple of the other Sengoku old arts, so apparently Sengoku is my guy in One Piece. So most likely we're not going to find a... Okay. And now we have our old art Perona. So these packs here are of interest to me now because our SP and our Perona alt art were in packs that were 26.05 and 26.06 respectively. So that is very cool. That's a very cool Perona. So we're going to go to 26.07 and see if this theory continues. And I'm interested in what these 26.10 and 12 packs are at the end here. So let's just keep going through. Dellinger, King, and we have another SR, so we have Rosinante and Law. So we're going to go to 26.07 grams again here, and we will see what our hits are. Pudding, we do have an SR, we have a Virgo, and we have a Nami. 26.07. So it seems like between, honestly, maybe weighing isn't the as clear of an answer as we have. 26.08 because we got a hit with 26.02 grams and higher. I think we do have another SP here. We have a leader pack, Mihawk, Kid, and we have a Don Quixote Ado Flamingo for our fourth SR. Let's go to 26.09. So we are kind of on the right theory regarding SRs. They are seem to be in these 26.02 and above range. We do have another SR here. We have a Carrot. So I put the rare here. So let's see. So we have our two hits. We have a SP Sengoku, an All Art Perona. We have Carrot, Doflamingo, Nami, Rosante, and Law, Kikanoju. So we have 5 SRs. So in theory, we have 4 packs left. So in theory, we should have 2 more SRs and potentially 1 other hit, and maybe a dud pack out of these. So we'll leave the 26.12 to start. We'll do the 3 26.10s, and we'll see where that leads to. So this is a leader in this pack. Let's see where it goes. Again, kind of testing a theory, and we have a Trafalgar Law. So again, those higher weighted booster packs have kind of been netting the SRs, and again, we have that kind of lower hit on the Sengoku and Perona, so it is not a guarantee. Cavendish, we've got a Gecko, X-Drake, Mr. 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think we've hit our SRs. So 26.10 and 26.12. So we'll see what is in. Okay, so we've got our Alt Art Dawn in this pack. We got Coffin Bow, Baldino, and just our regular. So I don't know if there's 2 of these in a box or 1. So 26.12, potentially 1 last hit in the box. We'll try not to spoil by looking at the back to see if it is a leader or not, or what it could be. Let's try and open this nicely. This doesn't seem to happen. Okay, here we go. Okay, so last pack magic. Kumasi, Waratsumi, Capone, Diamante, Salamander, Mr. 9, Scratchman Apu, Ran, Bartolomeo, Monkey D. Luffy, and Chaka and Pell, and another Old Art Dawn. Okay, so we did get a 2-hit box. It seems like, and I guess this makes sense, that the higher packs, aka the 26.10 grams and the 26.12, in theory, I guess we can think of those as Dawn packs, because you do have an extra foil, whether it is a gold Dawn or whether it is just these regulars. So that is something to consider. All of our hits came in the 26.02 to the 26.09 range of the box. So that was almost all of our SRs other than the Bond Mr. 2, I think, was in the 26.10. Everything else is in that range. Both of our alt arts, our SP and our Perona alt art, were in that range. We were pretty bang on with all of the rares and coming in at what they weighed at. And yeah, it's not 100% accurate, but I do think that yes, you can open a box. Unfortunately, you can weigh out, 90% of the hits. And again, you could separate the duds, and with fairly good confidence, you could filter out the non-SPs, the non-Dons packs, and the non-hits. So again, this is just a cautious video to put that out there, that don't buy loose packs online. If you trust your LGS and they have loose packs behind the counter, feel free to, I think that's fine, feel free to buy packs from them. But if you are buying loose packs off of Facebook groups or eBay, I think buy with caution, because there is a real risk that you are going to get dud packs. And the way that this hobby's been going the last little bit with the Poke Bros kind of stepping in and inflating prices, again, if you really want to be safe, spend the money, buy the singles you want. The game is still affordable if you're just buying regular SRs and you're not going for alt arts and SPs. You have a really good chance to be able to still build decks, multiple decks, for good prices when you start getting into the alt art. Right now, that's kind of where the game has, I think, priced a lot of people out. So be careful who you're buying from. Don't buy loose packs unless you're buying from someone reputable. And keep enjoying the game. Game's great. OP14, EBO2 is really fun. And I think, the meta and is heading into a place that is really exciting, coming from OP13 and heading into worldwide release from European, Japanese, and North American. I think it's we're coming into a really fun place in the game. So thanks for checking it out. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe, and have some more One Piece content coming up in the near future. Thanks very much. Bye.